Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will first install the Proxmox on my SP server and then we will install the Windows 10 virtual machine on the Proxmox. Let's start. First I will open this notepad and I will go to this URL to initiate the Proxmox VE ISO download. On this page I will download this ISO Proxmox VE 6.4 ISO installer. This ISO has been downloaded now. I will go to second link now to initiate the download of Word.io ISO. Word.io ISO will be used to install the drivers for the Windows virtual machine. I will click here. It will redirect me to the another URL. I will download this Word.io ISO. Both the ISOs has been downloaded. I will cut the both ISO and I will paste on my desktop. These are the two ISO which we have downloaded just now, and this is the Windows 10 ISO which I have already copied on my desktop. I will open the browser and I will type here the ILO IP address of my server. I will provide the login name administrator. I will provide the password for the administrator. Login. I will open the console of the server. I will make it full screen. I will now go to virtual CD DVD drive of the ILO and I will connect the Proxmox ISO to the CD DVD drive. ISO has been mounted to the virtual CD DVD drive of the ILO. I will reboot the server here. I will press F11 here to go to boot menu. In the boot menu I will go to ILO virtual CD-ROM and hit enter. I will hit enter here again. Proxmox installation has started. I have connected one USB drive also to the server and I will be installing the Proxmox in that USB drive. The purpose of doing this I will explain you later. I agree. So here you can see my local internal hard disk of the server is showing, but we will not install the Proxmox in that local hard disk, internal hard disk. We will be installing the Proxmox into the USB drive connected to the server, because the hard disk in which we have installed the Proxmox cannot be used for hosting the virtual machine. So I will be installing the Proxmox into the USB drive connected to the server, and then we will create the one storage with the help of internal hard disk, and will be used for the hosting the virtual machine. Next, I will provide the password. I will confirm the password. I will provide here my email ID. Next, I will set the host name for the Proxmox server. I will provide here the static IP address 192.168.0.106. I will provide the DNS here 8.8.8.8. Next, install Proxmox. Server installation has started here. The installation takes some time. Installation has completed here, and this is the URL through which we can access our Proxmox server. Proxmox will reboot here. To complete the installation, virtual media has been ejected. I will again press here F11 to go to boot menu. On the boot menu, this time I will go to USB drive and hit enter to boot it through the USB, which is having the Proxmox installed. Proxmox has been booted and ready to access here. I will open the browser. I will give here the URL of the Proxmox server, https://192.168.0.106:8006. I will give here the username root, password for the root, login. You have to ignore this warning. Proxmox is absolutely free. The subscription is only required for the enterprise support. I will select the Proxmox server here, and I will go to ZFS, create ZFS. I will give the name for the ZFS. We are actually creating the one local storage using the local hard drive of this server, which will be used for hosting the virtual machine. I have given here the name for the local storage, local logical volume. I will select the internal hard disk of the server here. create it is creating the local storage with the internal hard disk of the server. I will now go to local storage volume of the Proxmox. I will go to ISO images, upload. I will select the word ISO, open, upload. We have uploaded the Word ISO. Now we have to upload the Windows 10 ISO, and I will use the another method to upload the ISO. I will open the WinSCP. I will provide here the IP address of the Proxmox server. I will give here the username root, provide the password for the root, login. On my desktop side, I will go to desktop, and on server end I will go to root, var lib vz template ISO. Here you can see what ISO is already present. I will drag here the Windows 10 ISO also, which will start the Windows 10 ISO upload. I will again go to Proxmox default local storage, and you can see here both the ISOs are present here. I will select the Proxmox server, create VM. This is the VM ID. I will provide here the name for the Windows 10 virtual machine. Next, operating system option. In the type, I will select Microsoft Windows. Version, I will select 10. Here you can see default local storage volume of the Proxmox is selected. In the ISO drop down, I will select the Windows 10 ISO. Next, I will tick here on the QEMU agent. Next, bus device SCSI, and device ID is 0. You can see here the local logical volume is selected on the storage option, which we had created for hosting the virtual machine. Disk size, I will give here 40. Cache, I will select write back. Next, CPU core, I will select 4. Next, in the memory option, I will tick first advanced. I will give the memory size 4096. and minimum memory I will give the 1024. This is the memory ballooning. Next, in the network option model I will select VirtIO. Next, if you are happy with all the settings, you can press finish. Windows 10 virtual machine has been created. I will select the Windows 10 virtual machine. I will go to hardware, add CD DVD drive, storage. I will select local, which is the default local storage volume of the Proxmox. ISO I will select VirtIO ISO, and device number I will select 1. Create. I will now go to Windows 10 virtual machine and I will start it. I will open the console for the virtual machine. You can see here operating system installation from the ISO has started. Next, install now. I accept. Next, custom. You can see here hard disk is not visible. I will go to load driver, browse. I will expand the VirtIO. I will expand the SCSI option, Win 10 AMD 64. OK. Next, it will install the hard disk driver for my virtual machine. You can see here hard disk is visible now. I will again go to load driver, browse. I will expand the VirtIO ISO. I will go to balloon, Win 10 AMD 64. OK. Next, it will install the memory ballooning driver. I will again go to load driver, browse. I will expand the VirtIO ISO. I will expand the net KVM. Win 10 AMD 64. OK. Next, it will install the network driver. New, apply. OK. Partition created. Next, operating system installation has started. It is starting first time to complete the installation. Yes, skip. Personal use. Next, offline account, limited experience. I will give the username here, vadmin. Next, I will give the password for the vadmin. Next, I will confirm the password for the vadmin. Next, I will type the hint for the password. Next, yes, accept. Okay, operating system in the Windows 10 virtual machine has completed. I will go to start, control panel, system and security, Windows firewall, and I will turn off the Windows firewall here. I will now go to this PC, properties, remote setting, and I will enable the RDP for this Windows 10 virtual machine. If I go to start, run, cmd, ipconfig, my Windows 10 virtual machine IP address is 102. I will go to my main system. I will type here run mstsc. I will give the IP address of the Windows 10 virtual machine 192.168.0.102. More choices, username, vadmin. I will give the password for the vadmin. Okay, yes, I have successfully logged into the Windows 10 virtual machine through the RDP. By this way you can install the Proxmox and you can create the Windows 10 virtual machine over it successfully. That's it today friends. I will wrap up my video here. Like the video, share it with the friends and spread the knowledge. Subscribe to channel. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.